Hello and welcome to the Amy
and Kyle
Adventures Podcast, also known as the AKA Podcast. This is the podcast where we talk about all things marriage, mental health and cycling, because that's our passion. Not the mental health or the marriage, just the cycling.
Not the marriage.
Well,
that's my passion.
We'll soon find out after this week's events, won't we?
It's been a very loving week, hasn't it?
Should have been.
Yeah, it should have been.
What, do you want to explain what happened?
So it was our anniversary.
6 years married yesterday.
6 years married. Not
9 years,
not a
9
big
years
one.
together.
Not a big one, can I just point out?
Excuse me.
You deserve it when you get to 10. But this isn't an excuse. But
Kyle made a fatal error.
I've been very busy. I didn't forget it, as we know. I didn't forget it because I mentioned it multiple times.
Chester's here.
But I did forget to get a card. And present.
Yeah. I woke up yesterday morning and I thought, oh, it's our anniversary. I said happy anniversary.
I did. No, I said it as well.
You said it back.
Yeah.
And then I went into the little spare room, got your card and all your presents that I got you.
I heard a ruffling about and thought, that pit in the bottom of his stomach.
Right, so I come into the room all happy. It's Monday morning when this happens.
Awful day of the week.
Yeah, not a nice day of the week on any day. On any day, I mean, in any week. Monday's always, the depressing day of the week, back to work, all that. But I thought, right, let's go and give him his presents. As I came into the room, I saw his face drop and I thought, he's not got me anything, has he? And I'm not bothered that he ain't got me anything. I'm not bothered about presents at all. I'm not bothered about that. What I was bothered about was the fact you hadn't even got me a card.
Yeah, and I appreciate that.
That did upset me.
And do you know what? It actually really upset me because the worst thing is, all weekend I was like, I kept saying to Josh, my labourer, kept saying, it's our anniversary on Monday. And I said it multiple times.
And I said it to you the day before.
No, and I knew in my head I was like, it's going to be really nice. I'm going to cook her a nice meal. And I was that busy at the weekend and I kept thinking, right, I need to get a card. And it got to Sunday and the moment I had this thought was when we was going to the fireworks.
Went to a fireworks display on Sunday night. That was
and
nice.
In my head when we was on the way there, I was literally, oh no, I've not got a card and now I'm not going to have time to. And in my head I was literally like feeling horrible. And then
why didn't you go on Sunday night?
Because we didn't get back till late.
Oh.
Did we?
Well, anyway, it's all been forgiven now because basically, it kind of has. It was only yesterday, so she's
bitter.
I'm still bitter about it. I'm still teetering on the edge of, not envy, anger.
This is when I got the message this morning about the bedside.
Yeah, and then the bedside this morning. If you listen to last week's podcast, you know the bedside hasn't been too tidy recently. Well, it's the same this week. We'll go and inspect it in a bit. But I just sent you a picture this morning, didn't I?
I don't need to inspect it because I know.
Well, the podcast people want you to inspect it.
But in my defence this morning, I really wanted to tidy it up because it was bothering me. But I saw you all tucked in asleep and I thought...
I wasn't asleep.
Well, I thought you was asleep. What, because you didn't want to see me?
I was still a bit angry. So I was cocooning on the other side
of the bed. There we go, still teetering.
Yeah.
I just thought, I'm going to be really nice here. I don't want to wake her up. I'll give her a little peck on the cheek.
So I'll just leave all my mess on the floor then, so she can...
No, I didn't want to wake you up because I genuinely thought you was asleep. You're usually up before me.
Okay.
And I thought I'll leave her to it this morning.
But it has been forgiven now, and to be fair, I know that Kyle, you have been really busy, like doing the kitchen flat out, working full time, and doing the kitchen extension, and doing your physio for your knee and all that. So I do forgive you because I know you love me really. And you did, to be fair, yesterday morning, you did come back from work with a bunch of flowers and a card.
I actually got them in the morning.
Yeah, you did.
I actually went to work and I thought, I'm not having it. Like, I felt so bad. I was literally like, she does mean the world to me.
Oh.
I did a nice post on Instagram. Some of you might have seen it.
Trying to get in the good books.
It wasn't. I always had the intention of doing that.
Yeah.
But my present to you is the extension.
Oh, thank you.
Even though you've paid for it as well with me. But I'm on about the work that I put into it.
So that's all forgiven, but I think the message of the story is don't ever forget your partner's anniversary.
I didn't forget. I did forget it 1 year.
Don't ever not get your partner a card.
There's been 1 year I forgot it, and there's been 1 year where I didn't get a card.
3 strikes, you're out.
So in 6 years, I've managed 4 successful ones.
Yeah, in the 6 years you've been married, you've forgotten once, and yesterday you didn't even get me a card. But it's okay because you did get me a card in the end, and it's not all about material things, but it is, just the thought of a card, isn't it?
No, it's the thoughtfulness, and that's what upset me the most.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it doesn't come across that I've been very thoughtful here, even though I sort of had.
But it's all right, everyone makes mistakes, and we won't make it again.
As she says, as she stares at me angrily.
But were you happy with what I got you?
I was very happy, yeah. It's got me some nice brown trousers. Very in at the minute, look very nice.
Chocolate colour.
like them. Some shoes, style of shoes that I really wanted because I thought they'll be a really nice evening outfit.
I've not told you about these shoes.
What?
So Jack and Jones shoes I got you.
Yeah.
They're like, for the listeners, they're kind of like they're kind of like a pale greeny sort of colour, lace up, kind of a boat style, like
cool.
Suede kind of material.
Yeah.
Nice, kind of like smartish shoes. Mm-hmm. You never guess what?
What?
They sent me 2 pairs. I only paid for 1.
That's good.
That's why there's another box of them in my car.
I wonder what was going on because
I
saw that box.
Because I wondered if Ben wanted them, my sister's boyfriend.
Oh, that's a good idea actually.
But they don't fit him, so she gave them me back, and they don't fit my dad. So you've got 2 pairs.
That's all right. Well,
so when one pair's ruined, you can just get the
So whenever anyone sees me in public now, I might be wearing those, but you don't know which pair it is. I could be wearing those for the next 4 years.
Yeah, wear 1 pair for 2 years, 1 pair for the next 2 years.
And they'll always look fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not with you, because you always dirty things up.
I'm a busy man.
Yeah, because you're a builder. I think the dust just sticks to you. Every pair of shoes you have...
Doesn't just stick to me.
Every pair of shoes you have lasts about a month.
That's not true.
I've still got shoes that I wore in school in 6th form.
When she says they last me a month, probably last me a couple of years at tops.
A year max.
My shoes definitely last a lot less time than yours.
Yeah.
But I don't have many pairs of shoes.
You do.
I don't.
You have quite a few, like at least 5 pairs.
What, that I wear regularly?
Your work boots.
Yeah,
Your night
go
train.
out
You got your white night. You got 2 pairs of white night trainers, I think.
No.
One
Reebok.
One Reebok, one Nike.
Yes.
Adidas.
Vans.
That's already 5. You've also got the new ones of Sporty. That's 7. That's 6.
They're going out as they are.
They're going out as. You've got your Winkle Pickers.
You can't count all them because they're like the wedding shoes. Let's go in your wardrobe and count your shoes.
You've got your running trainers. You've got your walking boots.
Once again, I'm not going to wear them out.
Have you got wellies?
I have actually
You've
got wellies.
You've got wellies for at work. But anyway, you've got lots of shoes and you're happy, so that's the good thing. But I'm honestly, you've forgiven now, it's okay, because I know you've been working hard.
Talking of which, just mentioned thermal wellies.
Thermal wellies?
It reminded me that someone did send me some hand warmers after our Prague trip.
They did.
And I'd just like to say thank you for that. And I am going to use a couple pairs for work.
Yeah. Because
my hand's got that cold on the way to Prague. I seem to have lost a bit of strength in my hand, which is coming back. But I think that'll help keep my hands warm over the winter.
Yeah, someone very kindly sent us some hand warmers and an electric bike pump to our local bike shop. So we're very grateful for that.
And we have said thank you on Instagram, but we didn't actually know who they were from because they didn't have their names on.
So thank you. But yeah, we don't expect anyone to send us anything. It doesn't really feel real. But anyway, so last time we spoke, my knee and my ankle were not in a good way, niggling. Well, we went to see UK Bike Fit. It turns out my saddle height, my saddle position, the angle of my saddle was just all wrong on both bikes somehow. I think we've got some kind of ghost or something because I've not touched either saddle on those bikes.
Nor have I.
You touched it on the blue bike actually.
Because
you rode it. So the blue bike I can understand.
Only the height though.
Yeah, you changed the height on that when you rode it. But the pink bike I've not touched since Tour de France. So anyway, the saddle is now in the right place. I've been on 2 rides this weekend. A 60 miler, a 70 miler, and both the ankle and the knee were happy. So I'm happy too. And yeah, the knee's just completely fine now. And my ankle, I would say, is 95% better. And it better hurry up and get better because this weekend I'm going to Italy with my sister to do a 13-kilometre trail run with 550 metres of climbing in it, which is quite a lot. Particularly, I got invited to this trail run quite a while ago and I thought, yes, because I love trail running. But I've not been able to run for about 3 weeks. So it could be interesting. But I'm going with my sister, we'll have a good time. And worst case, I can walk.
And also I'd say the part of your ankle that's hurting probably won't be affected by the type of running that you're going to be doing.
Oh, are you a physio?
No, you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just the area of where the ankle is.
It's underneath my ankle. You can feel it a bit.
I have had a similar thing at football.
But I did go on a little run walk with Chester today, which my coach told me to do, and I couldn't feel anything. So I'm happy about that.
Well, Chester's been on a run walk, has he?
Chester's been on a run walk. But whenever we ran, he bit the lead.
Which he does.
Yeah, so he was running along biting the lead for 2 minutes, and then he was walking nicely. And then he growled at a man randomly. I think because he was like running.
Hyped up.
And he was all hyped up and being silly. So he did get a bit of a telling off today. And he's looking at me now all sweet.
And he knows, he's looking at his daddy knowing he's been naughty.
But he's all right.
My update is the knee is on the mend. So
for anyone that doesn't know, Carl's got an MCL injury.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting on a scan. But from 2 opinions, it's a suspected MCL tear. So yeah, obviously you've heard last week that it was getting a little bit better. This week I had 2 days with zero pain, and for some reason there was a random bit of pain on Sunday.
Oh yeah, when we were eating a curry.
Really bizarre, shooting pain in my knee, and then it sort of niggled again for a bit, and then again today no pain. So I'll take that as a really positive sign that I've had 3 days now with zero pain.
Yeah.
1 day of just a niggle. So it's looking to me like I might do a bit of a test turbo, really easy spin, maybe Sunday or something like that in the morning.
Yeah, because it's Monday.
Only,
no, it's Tuesday today.
Yeah, so it's Tuesday, but I'm only going to do that if I know by Sunday that there's been a few more days of no pain.
Yeah.
Because one thing I'm not doing is rushing back. As much as it's upsetting me not to ride and I'm really eager, if I rush back, then I'm just going to prolong it, and then
Yeah.
then I'm going to be more miserable. So
yeah, it's definitely worth waiting until it's fully better or fully ready, because otherwise you're just going to injure it again and then you'll be off more. But I know it's really hard because...
So, yeah, I'm having to be strict with myself.
Yeah, because I didn't ride for 5 days last week and the week before. I've just been riding at the weekends. And I found it so hard not riding. Obviously, I went swimming. And I am going to keep going swimming and have flip-flops to protect my feet from the verrucas that live around the pool.
Yeah.
But I'm just stroking my foot while I say that. Carl's looking at me.
Yeah, she usually tells me off when I stroke a foot.
Yeah, well, I can stroke my foot, but you can't stroke my foot. If I touch my foot, it doesn't tickle, but if you touch it, it won't. No, that tickles. That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I can touch my own foot, but if anyone touches my foot, like in bed, or when you touch my foot in bed by accident with your foot, it's like my body crawls inside itself. It's horrible.
Yeah.
You know about it, don't you?
Anyway, back to the knee.
Sorry, back to the knee, back to the being off the bike.
So at least you've been able to do a bit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think it's really hard to have time off when you're so used to riding regularly, even if it's riding, if it's running, whatever it is you do. If you get injured, I think people underestimate how much of a mental challenge it is, not just the physical of actually getting better and doing the rehab or whatever you need to do. I mean, mine's been fine, mine's not been bad, but like for yours, Kyle, and when I was hit by a car in the past and stuff, doing the physio is the easy bit. It's actually the mental challenge of, I can't do what I want to do.
I think it's tricky as well because probably for the last 2 years, there's not been many times where I've had a week off.
Yeah.
And the times that I have had a week off has usually been through choice or illness. Whereas this time it's like, coming on to 2 weeks now, zero exercise in terms of like running, don't run anyway.
Yeah, let's not make out.
Yeah. No, but in terms of like being able to do any sort of cardio exercise and cycling, which I love, 2 solid weeks where I've not done any yet. And that's been really tricky, but yeah, like I say, I'd sort of know that it's for the best. But mentally it has been a real challenge. But the only positive thing about doing the kitchen extension, as much as hard work that's been, it's been a really good distraction. Because I think I would have struggled without it.
I don't think you would have been able to do a lot of riding anyway at the minute because of how much you are working on the kitchen.
I would have found time. That's the way I always work into it. I always make sure I fit it in.
Yeah.
Whereas at least one thing, it's been really productive on the kitchen and also keeping my mind happy in a way because I'm just busy. Whereas if I wasn't as busy and I couldn't ride, then I might be feeling worse.
Yeah.
But I've not felt the best, but I'm better.
Yeah, I think if you've got a distraction, it helps. But I think loads of people struggle with it. Like, I put a post on Instagram the other day and I had a few messages from people that are injured saying they're really struggling. And I think it is hard, but I think that's why it's so important to, like, if now you're listening to this and you put a lot of focus and energy on your running or your cycling or whatever exercise it is you do, just think to yourself, if that went tomorrow, would I cope? And if the answer is no, I definitely recommend trying to find some other things that you enjoy, because for me, I know that's something I need to work on, is that cycling for me, when it goes, I don't cope well. I mean, luckily I was able to go swimming and that I found that really helpful, but it was nowhere near as fun as cycling. And I did play the piano for the first time in a while, and I've reading a bit more books and having more time to edit videos and reply to emails and things. So that's all been distraction, but I think it does make you realise, I definitely put not too much importance. Like, I do love it, but I think you have to remind yourself there's other things in life as well. And I've spent loads of time with my family and friends and things, which has been really nice. Yeah, I think it's just about having that balance, isn't it? But hopefully, Carl, you'll be back on the bike in no time, because we've only got less than 6 months until we go around the world.
Yeah, and
which I can't believe.
In my ultimate sadness.
Ultimate sadness?
Yeah, I've not been able to ride.
That's a new saying.
Yeah, it is.
Were you more sad about not being able to ride or that you forgot the anniversary card?
Anniversary.
Really?
I'll say that's in the good book. No, that did upset me actually. I was a bit sad at work.
You look like a little lost puppy.
But I did actually treat myself to a new Derby Mercury jersey, ready for when I'm back.
Have you collected that yet?
I haven't. I really need to collect it.
You do.
And some white shoe covers.
Right.
So when I can ride, I'm going to look really good.
These white shoe covers. Spent all this money on these white shoe covers that honestly look like they're going to take you so long to put on because they are so skin tight and they're rubbery, right? And B, they are going to rip straight away. I can just tell.
But just look how silky smooth I'm going to look.
And then you were annoyed because I found some better ones that are a bit thicker and that I'm going to order for myself.
Which I am actually going to order when these ones rip.
Yeah, because I basically went online. I was like, look at these ones. These are even better and they're thicker and they won't rip.
I spoke to Dan at UK Bike Fit as well. He said, have you ordered these ones? I was like, yeah. He went, they're going to rip.
Yeah, they will.
And he said, but they'll last a bit. And I said, well, I'll have to order the other ones when they do rip.
It's a waste of money, but I'm going to order the other ones for myself, the thicker ones that won't rip, and then I'm going to ride them, and you can't say anything. I'm just going to ride past you, sticking my feet out, just freewheeling.
Ride past me, are you?
Yeah.
I'm not that unfit yet.
Well, 2 weeks off the bike, Kyle, you never know. I might be able to beat you now. I don't think that'll happen. But I did my first interval session this morning. Back in I've not done an interval session for 5 weeks because of being away and all of the stuff. Honestly, you came home, didn't you, while I was doing it?
I literally came back to take some pictures for the electrician. I looked in the gym and Amy's just there sweating. And I went, Amy, you okay? And I just saw her head shake. I was like, all right, okay, I'll leave you to it.
You were like, why? I think you could have thought I was angry at you.
Yeah, I thought she was still being grumpy with me.
I was like, no, I'm just doing an interval at the minute. Because he made me do, it was an hour and 10 minutes and I had 3 lots of 15 seconds to start with, which was go basically as hard as you can. Not as hard as you can, but you have to do like 400 watts for 15 seconds, which I did for the first 3. And then it was 3 lots of 30-second sprint, 30-second rest, 30-second sprint, 30-second rest. You have to do that 5 times, so it's 5 intervals, but 3 times in a row. So like 5 minutes block in between. And because the 30-second like easy rest in between is not really enough to recover from the last interval. So honestly, by the last set, by interval 15, I was dying and I didn't have the fan on either. That didn't help. There was sweat going on. I was sweating from places I didn't realise existed.
Let's be honest, it doesn't really matter in that environment of the gym/kitchen at the minute.
Yeah, the gym kitchen is just all a mess. The electrician came around yesterday, so we're having our kitchen extension done. We've now got one wall missing in the house and dust everywhere.
Well, it's going to stay missing.
It's going to stay missing now forever.
We didn't just lose the wall.
No, it got knocked down. And the kitchen's not actually getting fitted until the 27th of November. So we've got from now until then of
3 weeks.
Living in dust. But we do have a cooker at the minute, but next week we won't. So I'm not going to think about that yet. But yesterday, the electrician came and he didn't get the memo about taking your shoes off when you walk in the gym.
And it was clean.
And the gym was pristine the other day. And I went in there this morning. There's big, massive workman boot prints all over the floor and all over my
I got the blame.
You did get the blame.
I got a message this morning and it was like, what has happened in the gym? I was like, I promise you it's not me. So thanks, the electrician, you know who you are.
Yeah, he knows who he is.
If you're listening.
And he's a cyclist too.
Yeah, you got me in trouble briefly, but now you're in trouble.
It's all right.
But it's okay. We forgive.
We forgive and we forget.
We won't let it happen again.
The best way to live life is forgive and forget, otherwise you spend your life angry, I find.
Mantra.
Yeah, I'm throwing in these mantras today. I'm feeling like in an inspirational mood.
You're quite happy today, I like it.
I'm happy. I think ever since
Until I start doing some work downstairs, then she might not be quite as happy.
What work are you doing?
I'm doing a little bit tonight, but nothing in the extension. So
not dusty?
In the extension, so it's okay.
So it won't come in the house?
No.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling good ever since I did my interval session this morning, because recently I've been feeling a bit demotivated and like finding it hard to get up and stuff, and I don't know, everything just feels like a bit of extra effort. And this morning I was going to do my intervals at 7 a.m. I delayed until 10 a.m. Did some emails and stuff, so I wasn't, doing nothing, but I was just procrastinating basically. And after I'd done it, I just felt so much better, and I was like, I should have just done it straight away. But yeah, so I was feeling happy.
It's okay to procrastinate though.
Yeah. Anyway, should we move on to the moan minute? Now that I'm being positive, let's be negative. This is the minute. We have 1 minute a week where we can moan about whatever we want to moan about, and no judgment. It's just a bit of fun. It's not too serious. We're not actually really, angry all the time, although it might seem like that today. So yeah, and it's good to, get your feelings out. So Kyle, would you like to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You're gonna have to go first again because I've got to think.
You don't have much to moan about. You can time me. Count me down.
That must mean I'm quite a positive person. Right, 3, 2, 1.
My moan minute this week is about unnecessary paperwork. I am just fed up of unnecessary paper, and it's not even real paper, it's like email paper, so it's like fake PDF paper of things to sign all the time. I feel like I'm signing my life away left, right and centre, aka the kitchen extension. We've paid the invoice, but no, you can't have the kitchen yet, you've got to sign all this paperwork. Well, I've paid the blooming money, so what am I signing now? Sign, date, time, all this blooming malarkey. Then you're not allowed to actually email back the signed paperwork. You have to actually take it physically into the store. You can't just scan it over or fax it or whatever. Paperwork just really annoys me. There's so much paperwork in life, and I just think, why is there so much paperwork? And how many times can I say paperwork in 1 minute? And that's it.
I'm a big fan of that because I had to sign the same thing today. And anyone that's listened to us knows I'm not a computer whiz.
No.
I'm a bricklayer. I'm not particularly good with technology. I'm getting better as I've done the video editing, etc.
Etc. That was posh.
But it's not my forte. So Amy had to show me how to sign a thing on my phone.
Yes, I did.
But then, like you say, we've got to have a hard copy. And I just think it's unnecessary. You've taken my money. You've got the paper trail.
We know that we're having the kitchen. Just blooming give it us.
Listen, it's a fair transaction. I've given you money, so you're going to give me my kitchen. It's like going to a shop. You don't sign when you buy some bananas at the shop.
Yeah.
Just send it this way.
But I suppose it's because it's a lot of money. But
I suppose
still...
so. Yeah.
And it's not even just that. We've had to renew the mortgage to get the extra money for the kitchen, and that's been more paperwork than I could ever imagine. Anyway, so that's my moan. Paperwork, sometimes too much of it.
Right.
Kyle.
I've just found one.
Get the stopwatch. 3, 2, 1, go.
My moment is specifically plumbers. Plumbers are the most irritating trade on the planet. Cost an absolute fortune, and whenever you need them, they seem to be booked up till 2028. None of them are free. And one of them told me on the phone yesterday it's because it's breakdown season, which basically all the boilers break down in the country and they're out repairing them. So when I need a plumber to come and just move a few simple parts for me, which it usually any other time of the year, they'll come and do pretty quickly, still charge me the earth, but they'll come. No, not in Christmas breakdown season. They're just raking it in off everyone's boilers breaking down. So that's my moment. Why can't we have that as a bricklayer or something like that? Breakdown season.
What, you wish you could have breakdown season where people's houses fall down?
Anything. Walls, houses. Cracking. Mind you, it'd be cold though, wouldn't it? Plumbers at least in nice warm houses doing it. Well, no, they might be because the boilers are broke.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've got that issue to sort out and I'm not sorting it.
The electrician, I came back from work at break time yesterday also to meet with the electrician and discuss everything. And he just looked at me and he said, I can see your eyes going everywhere. He said, you've got 100 things on your mind, haven't you? I was like, well, yeah, I've got to. No, there's so many things going on that need to be timed so right. And it's not something I'm not used to, but when it's your own house, it's a little bit more like pressured. You sort of like, I want this to go smooth, I want it how I want it.
Yeah, because I don't want to be left without a cooker.
And Amy's a perfectionist. We're paying a lot for the kitchen. I want it to look perfect. So there's a lot of things to think about because you don't want to do something and be like, oh.
But I'm not like being horrible about things.
No. Amy's actually been very chilled about it, which I didn't expect.
I've been trying to be as chill because I knew that the wall going through and the dust everywhere is something that I find very stressful because I'm very, I don't know, I'm a bit weird.
No, I was quite happy when you came back at the weekend.
So in my head, I went on a bike ride. I knew the wall was going to be knocked out when I got home. I knew there was going to be dust everywhere. So I was like, right, it's only going to be 4 weeks of your life, Amy, of dust, and that's it. And that's it. So I'm trying to be positive and not be stressed and not let it get to me. And I think so far...
I actually kept it clean though, didn't I?
Yeah. And we will be bringing this podcast video soon, but at the minute we won't because currently we're in the room that we do the podcast in and it's currently got pots and pans, a bag full of wine glasses. I don't even drink wine, don't know why I've got that many. We've got a bag with everything out of the top drawer in the kitchen. If anyone's got
everyone's got a rubbish drawer.
Everyone's got a top drawer that's full of
I've worked in a lot of houses, everyone has a rubbish drawer.
So there's a bag full of that. There's plant pots, there's bowls, there's spoons, there's everything in here all around us.
And a chest there.
There's a bag full of water bottles, bidons. There's everything. So it's just all a mess, everything's everywhere, but we're trying to not be stressed about it. And when the kitchen's done, bring on the recipe videos.
Yeah, so this is another reason I want it to look really good.
Because I love cooking and I can't wait to share some recipes.
Well, I was saying you've been quite chilled in terms of choices. Because Amy's usually very particular in what she likes.
The thing with me is I really struggle to make decisions, and I struggle so much to a point where I'm so overwhelmed by the decision that I just can't make it. So I'm rather you just make it.
But at the same time, usually she's very specific.
Yeah.
As in, she doesn't want to make the decision. But then if I make the decision and it's not quite right, then she'll wish a different decision was made.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame her for, because it is difficult.
If there's too many options, I'm just like, I mean, I never knew there was so many different variety of door handles and knobs.
I just like the
But
knobs.
I decided we didn't want knobs, we wanted handles.
I like the handles more, so that was alright.
You were looking at the knobs quite lovingly, actually.
Don't paint me in that light.
I saw you stroking one at one point. So we went for handles, but the amount of different handles, I mean, you could have been there all day.
Let me just stop you there.
Yeah.
The amount of choices on a whole, I didn't realise there were so many colours of door.
Yeah, worktop.
Patterns of door. I thought all Court's worktop was the same.
It's a mental thing. If you work in the kitchen industry,
Where do you
want?
what size drawers do you want?
Yeah, what edging do you want round the cupboard door? I mean, I don't blooming know.
It got to a point where I just looked at Amy and went, this is out my
It got to a point where I thought, look, mate, if I can open the door and it's got my snacks in it, I'm happy. If it opens, if it's a functioning door that opens, give me that. Because he started giving us all these options, and I chose what I wanted. I said, this is what I want. And he said, oh, what about this? I said, no. Don't
stop adding more.
This is what I want. And then I said I wanted a composite sink, because I didn't want a stainless steel one.
I agreed with this.
I just like the look of the composite sink.
It does look very nice.
I think it's a bit more,
coffee colour, if I remember rightly.
Coffee colour, sophisticated, just looks nice. I think
hard wearing.
Stainless steel, got nothing against it, but if
does get scratched.
If I've got a choice, I'm going to go for the composite. So I said, right, this is what I want. And then the kitchen man was like, so, and he put his hands together. So what have you got? This is his voice. What have you got against what have you got against stainless steel? I was like, I've got nothing against stainless steel. It's actually just an object, so I'm not really. I've never really thought
it's a grand material.
I just, it's a great material. It's shiny. It's like that shiny show when you were a kid.
Yeah, I do remember.
I was like, I just want a composite one, and he was basically trying to sell me a stainless steel. I don't know if he got commission for it or what, but he was like, stainless steel is really good. I was like, look, I don't want stainless steel.
We've got stainless steel currently. Let's see the back of it.
That's it. So we're having composite, and hopefully. Yeah,
but that was just there's so many decisions. I'm glad they're done.
Yeah.
And now it's on to the hard work.
And I'm going to be escaping to Italy with my sister from Thursday until Sunday.
As the corner of the house is getting knocked out.
And the corner of the house is going. So when this opportunity came up, I said to Carlo, I don't think I'm going to take it because I just go away so much. And I generally feel guilty when I go away. Like I don't know.
Which is bizarre.
I feel guilty. I feel like I go away too much sometimes, and I don't know. I get these feelings like, I don't deserve this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's silly.
I just think like, why am I getting it? Like I don't deserve to get this. I don't know. It's just a weird thing.
Because you work incredibly hard.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know if I sometimes feel like people judge me. I don't know.
I think it's imposter syndrome because you work incredibly hard and you deserve everything that comes your way. I think most of the listeners will agree.
Well, I don't feel like that. I sometimes feel like I'm not really very good at all this stuff. And
well, you are, because you wouldn't be where you are if you weren't.
Yeah, but anyway, so I thought, right, I'm not going to go. And then Kyle was like, oh, go on, Amy. You love running and you like Italy.
It's Italy.
It's Italy. Who would not go? And I was like, okay, yeah. So I was like, I'll take my sister because it's nice to spend time with my sister. And then I was like, thank God I'm going now because you're taking the corner
actually
of the house
timed
out.
perfectly.
So it actually worked quite well because you don't want me at home.
Because the steel's got delivered today. And I was like, that couldn't work better.
Yeah. When I come back on Sunday, hopefully it won't be all hell. It'll be okay. And then we won't have a cooker, will we, when I come back?
We might not have a sink after tomorrow.
What do you mean might not have a sink?
Plumbing works has to happen tomorrow.
What do you mean? This is news to me, seriously.
But this is news that got sorted out today.
How are we going to wash up or anything?
We've got multiple sinks in the house.
We can't wash up in the downstairs sink, it's tiny.
Upstairs or whatever.
No, we can't.
We'll have to put them in the bath. Or
Kyle,
like your mum did that time.
In the bath for 4 weeks?
Not 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
It's 4 weeks since it's all done.
Well, we've got to cope. Or I'll move the sink. Or I'll get him to move the sink. He's got to move some pipes anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Because obviously that wall's got to come out.
Yeah.
Where that's...
Well, we can talk about that after the podcast.
Yeah.
Right,
Sorry about that, guys.
I don't want to be stressed right now. Let's just forget about that. Because that's stressing me out. But what I was going to say is when I come back on Sunday, we won't have a cooker. We probably won't have a sink by the time.
You will have a cooker.
So we're going to live off air fryer meals.
Oh no, you might not. You might have a cooker.
We'll live off air fryer meals. And my mum did say we can go and stay at hers. But actually next week, in upcoming, we are going to Ruler Live. So we'll be away for 4 days anyway. So if anyone is in London and going to Ruler Live show, for some reason, this is imposter syndrome again for me. Ruler Live is a bike show in London. It happens every year. We always go every year. We love it. We're there with Pinarello this year. So if you're there, come and say hi to us. We're there every day on the Pinarello stand.
And come and check out the beautiful bikes.
And for some reason, I am speaking on the stage next to Leo Wilcox and Duncan Covey at 4:50 p.m. on Friday what date is it? Friday the 14th with Lyle Wilcox and Duncan Covey. Lyle Wilcox has the current world record for the fastest woman to cycle around the world. And I'm going to be sat, and Duncan Covey's cycled around the world.
Not long got back, has he?
And I'm going to be sat on the stage next to those two, like a lemon.
Why, have you never ridden a long way before?
I've ridden a long way, but I've not done what they've done.
You've done some pretty impressive things.
I'm excited just to see them, but I'm just a bit like, oh no.
I think sometimes Amy doesn't recognise what things she's done really well at.
I feel like people in the audience are going to be like, what she's doing, what is she doing there?
I'll tell you what you're doing there.
Because like they can all tell these stories about amazing things they've done. And, I've ridden around the Tour de France.
That's pretty
with
insane.
My husband supporting me.
I think if you ask those two about it, they'll think that's pretty nuts.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be there on the stage. I'm excited about it. I do love doing speeches and talks and things.
And you're very good.
One of my favourite things to do. So if anyone's around, we'll see you there. And also on Wednesday the 12th, there's an event that Ruvi are doing at Via Atlia Bike Shop, which me and Kyle will also be at. And we're going to cycle there on the Lime bikes from our hotel. So because that was really fun last year.
You was a bit nervous, but I really enjoyed it.
They are scary when they go, because they go really fast.
They're quite funny, aren't they? They're heavy.
They're these bikes in London that basically just hire, and they're like e-bikes, but they go really fast when you go.
I think they should do some weight saving on them, see how fast they go then.
What do you mean weight saving?
They're heavy, aren't they? If you made them light, they'd be really fast.
I think they can't be any lighter because of the batteries. Also, I think maybe if they run out of battery, it stops people stealing them or something if they're heavy. I don't know. I just made that up in my head.
I think.
Anyway, moving on. So we've got a busy time coming up. But we'll move on to the last two segments of today, which is Love Me and Lump Me, which is one thing you love about me, Kyle.
I think one thing...
And one thing you lump me, which is basically one thing you don't really like about me, but you have to lump it because you're with me. Do you want to go first, or me?
Sorry, just yawning. You can go first. I know what your lump's going to be, I think.
So one thing I love about you is how hard you work, because I'm very proud of you for the kitchen and how, surprisingly, how well you've organised it, because I never thought you were that organised and logistical.
I don't think you've seen the building.
But you've done really well, so I think you could be a project manager after this, because you've project managed.
I don't think you actually realised how good I was at organising building stuff.
So you're really good at that, so I love you for that. Lump you, which is one thing I put up with, but I don't really like it, is your lack of romance sometimes. AKA forgetting to even buy me a card for our wedding anniversary.
Can I just point out this is not a new fact?
You've always been the same, but I'm hoping I can mould you over the next few years.
I have actually done some romantic things in the past. Like that time I bought you the note in the bottle and stuff. And
that was when we first got together in the first month of our relationship.
No, it wasn't.
That was to woo me over.
No, it wasn't. That was a bit later.
It was in the first year.
Might have been the first year.
Exactly. Since then, there's been no romance in this world.
Secured the prize dinner and then...
Excuse me?
Got my feet under the table, I should say.
No. So, I think that's something you can definitely improve on. Okay?
Yeah.
Right, your turn, love and lump. Better tread carefully here.
I actually love how thoughtful you are.
Oh.
And how actually loving and, you are extremely thoughtful. And these little things do matter to you, and that's why upset me the most. Not because I didn't think about it, because you are so thoughtful.
I got you a little Moonpig card.
And I just wish that in my head, I'd not let the busyness get the better of me, even though I've had a very busy time, which is not an excuse. So the one thing I do love is just how caring and how thoughtful you are, and you make time to make sure those things are done.
And your lump?
I would say holding grudges, but you've actually not held a grudge that long this time. But
Did you think I was going to be really
does hold it for quite a while usually.
Well, I was egged on by my sister yesterday.
I can imagine. I already knew. The worst thing about this is, right, I went to work yesterday. I didn't have a great day at work yesterday, but that's a whole new story.
Yesterday as well.
Yeah, so I was already in a bad mood because of work. And then I was upset about this situation because I forgot the card.
Well, don't feel sorry for yourself.
And then in my head, I was thinking the worst thing about this whole situation is I know Amy's going to spend the day with her mum and her sister, and they're going to know, and they're going to egg it on.
No, my mum, to be fair, my mum was just like, laughed about it.
She probably would.
Mum laughed
To be fair,
about
your
it.
mum does defend
But
me.
Molly was like, if Ben did that to me, I wouldn't speak to him for days. She's like, no, it's not on. She was really like,
Yeah, but
no, I would not be speaking to him.
Ben isn't done an extension.
She said, I wouldn't text him back.
Ben has a little bit more free time.
So then I was a bit like, yeah, I'm not going to text him back. And I did text you back, but I didn't put any kisses on.
There was multiple texts yesterday that didn't have any kisses.
Yeah,
and I knew, I did take it on the chin. I did take it on the chin, and it was my own fault.
No, but it's all.
But that's one
now.
thing. In fact, no, I can't even lump that against you because you deserve the right to be a lump.
But anyway, should we go and inspect the side of your bed?
We can't have double lumps.
No, this is a lump because last week we promised on the podcast.
Talking of lumps, here's chest of the big lump.
Chest of the big lumps coming with us. We promised on the podcast last week we'd do a further inspection because you said you were going to work on your bedside.
This is the sound of me moving into the bedroom.
We're going into the bedroom now. There's my clothes that I'm taking to Italy. Right, Kyle's bedside table. I think
Don't start picking everything up again because this is annoying.
It's worse than last week, Kyle.
For good reason.
We've got wrapping paper.
Didn't want to wake you up.
It's the same pile of clothes from last week.
No, it has got some additions.
Right, so it's got a Ruby hat.
It has got the new cycling stuff that I've ordered that's not opened yet.
It's got a Ruby hat. My swimming costume.
You put that down there.
Some shorts, a Rafa hoodie, still the Rafa hoodie, Kyle. I'm not happy about that.
That's my usual nighttime
Another pair of trousers.
No, now you're getting into my work pile. Leave that.
Tommy Hilfiger joggers.
Leave the work pile.
Vela Bavarian t-shirt.
Work pile.
A blue jumper.
That's not a work jumper.
That's underneath your work stuff.
Work.
Some grey shorts. They're not work shorts, Kyle.
Well, they need washing, actually. Pass them here.
Oh, gee whiz. Then you've got this. What's this?
That's my new t-shirt.
The new t-shirt that
I designed. Needs washing.
Right, these are on sale, by the way.
In fact, I might wear that tonight. Pass it.
If anyone wants a happiest cycling t-shirt, usually cycling.
Very nice t-shirt. Don't put it on your floordrobe.
Don't put it on your floordrobe. You can buy it in the link. You've got a load of receipts.
Extension.
What's that? An empty envelope.
Lovely card.
You've got an Amazon parcel that's not been opened.
Probably my new cycling things.
You might as well open that then.
Let's have a look.
And you've got another parcel here. What's this?
Another cycling one. Wall plugs.
Wall plugs? The hell's a wall plug?
Wall plugs for screws for the kitchen.
I've got another one now.
This one will be, I don't know. Right,
Yeah.
This is why I save them up. Oh, miss shoe covers.
Oh, it's your shoe covers that are going to rip.
No, look.
They will. They look...
I'm going to look crisp.
They look
for the
wafer
first
thin.
ride.
Right, you've got another parcel here from Royal Mail.
Oh.
Open that as well.
There's two there.
Yeah. I'm intrigued what else you've ordered here.
She's looking intently.
It's a new feature of the
This
podcast
is like a
now.
game
What
show
have we
now.
ordered this week?
This is a game show. Oh, what's this? Oh, even I forgot what I've ordered.
What is that? Some more?
Toe covers.
You ordered both? Toe covers and shoe
No,
covers?
they go over the shoe covers.
That's excessive.
No, it's from necessity. They were really cheap.
They're going to rip, definitely, as well.
No, they're toe covers.
That's another
They
thing
won't
to
rip,
rip
will they?
and go in a landfill. What else have you ordered? What's this now?
I'm guessing more wall plugs.
Wall plugs?
Maybe. Wall plugs.
What are wall plugs?
Why
Oh, for
are
the
they in
electrician.
bubble wrap?
They...
No, for me.
For you? To do what?
Screw stuff.
Right, that's fine.
Why do they need to be in bubble wrap?
Summary is basically Carl's bedside is still a floordrobe, and I think I've just got to accept.
The situation hasn't improved.
I've got to accept that that's probably always the way it's going to be.
It's been like it for a while.
Anyway, we're going to finish as we normally do on a mental health note, and then we'll go.
I've actually got to do some work.
Kyle's got some work to do, and actually so have I. I've got to edit this after this, edit this podcast because I've got to get it done before I go to Italy. So, my mental health tip this week is that if you've not been feeling motivated to get up and get out of bed and do your normal things in the day, you are not alone. I think this time of year it's a bit dull. It's getting darker earlier. The days are shorter. It's colder. It feels like winter's coming, and it's just harder, I think, sometimes at this time of year. So I just want to say that you're not on your own. Try if you can to still do the things that normally bring you joy, and sometimes it's the days when you least feel like seeing someone or getting on your bike or going on a run are the days when you need it the most. So try not to let yourself go into that hole of just not doing things and not seeing people, because then you're just isolating yourself, and it's so much easier said than done. But yeah, I think it's important for you to know that you're not on your own and you're an important part of the world. So please don't give up, basically, is what I want to say.
Yeah, I like it.
To anyone struggling, because it's hard this time of year. What I will say is I did not feel motivated for my session this morning, but I felt so much better after it. Like last night I just felt really down last night. Yeah, getting back on the bike really helped. So yeah, just know that you're not alone, and motivation fluctuates, but it always comes back, and the hard times do always pass. No matter how hard it seems, they do always pass. And if you are, if it's not passing and you feel alone, please get help. Yeah. Don't be afraid to get help. talk to somebody and don't be alone, basically. And if you've got a pet, give them a cuddle, which I'm doing now to my dog.
And he does like a cuddle.
Chester loves a cuddle, don't you?
And he's been having quite a lot of cuddles with you recently.
He loves cuddling his mummy. It's because I'm sad about leaving him when we go around the world, but I'm trying not to think about that because he will be happy.
We will be back.
He's going to your grandma and granddad's and he loves it there, so I know he'll be happy, but I do feel sad when we leave him.
But they do love him.
Anyway, tonight for tea, Kyle, you know what we've got, don't you? Because you've seen it down there. Have you seen it?
No.
I've done a slow cooker meal.
Oh,
It's
nice.
slow cooker curry.
Nice.
But it's a vegetarian one.
Chickpea?
No, it's lentil.
No, lentil
And
dal.
it's got a lot of ginger in it, and it's got cardamom pods as well. Because I thought, let's get some cardamom and ginger in so that we can get some flu-fighting ingredients because we're getting into cold
Flu
season.
season.
I don't like cold.
Breakdown and flu season.
Yeah, boiler breakdown and cold season.
Yeah.
Right, so thank you so much for listening. As I say, we are going to get the video sorted on this, but you can listen on Spotify, Amazon Music and YouTube. So that's all we can say, really. Thanks for listening. Listen to us on the next one. I was going to say see you on the next one, but we can't see you and you can't see us. So
For now.
yeah. TT's the FN. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye.
Ciao.
Adios.
Au revoir.
Bon voyage.
Arrivederci.
Ciao, ciao.